Good morning, boys and girls. My name is Miss Armster, and today I am going to teach you a lesson on place value. Place value. Can you say place value? Good job. But before we start on place value, we're actually going to count by tens, okay? Starting with 0. So we have 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Good job. So as you can see here, we have a place value chart. And what we're going to do is we're going to fill in that place value chart and we're going to figure out the value of each number as it relates to the place value chart. But before we do that, let's go ahead and review our place value chart. We have tens on this side and we have ones on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you numbers. We're going to pull apart those numbers and we're going to see the value of that number in the place value. Okay? So we're going to start with number 47. Let me grab my cards. This is number 47. These cards are called hide zero cards. You want to know why they're called hide zero cards? I bet you know. Exactly. It's because there is a zero hiding. We're going to figure out where it's hiding. Okay? So this number is number 47. Can you say 47? That's right. So if I actually pull this number apart, you're going to have 40 and 7. 40 and 7. If you put this in a number sentence, it would be 40 plus 7 equals 47. Now, in a place value, you cannot see the 0, but you see the 4. The 4 is in the tens place. Let's go ahead and write that on the chart with my handy dandy purple marker. We have 4, and then we have a 7. Let's go ahead and write that number as well. Now we have the number 47. Well, you see the 4 is actually in the 10 spot. So how much is that 4 worth? What is the value of the 4 in 47? Remember, we pulled apart this card, so the 4's value is actually 40 because it's in the tens place, okay? 40. And then the value of the 7 in the ones place is just 7. So let's put that into an addition sentence. So we have 40 plus 7 equals, what's 40 plus 7? 47. Awesome job. 47. Good job. Okay. Well, let's take it a little step further. Have you ever heard of something called quick tens and ones? I bet you have. If you haven't, let's talk about quick tens and ones real quick. A quick 10 looks like a stick. But how much is a quick 10's value? A quick 10's value is worth 10. So let's take 47 and let's draw some quick 10s. And I'm going to show you what they look like. So we have 10, and as we count, because the value is worth 10, we are going to count by tens. And I'm so glad we warmed up by counting by tens. So we're going to have 4 tens. Look, 4 tens. So that's how many quick tens I'm going to draw. 10, 20, 30, 40, okay? But we have to draw our ones. And what do ones look like? They're going to be actual circles. That's the shape that we're going to use. And I'm actually going to draw them in a 5-group row. That means I'm going to draw 5 circles in a group of 5, and then I'm going to start right below it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have, how many quick tens do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 quick tens and 7 ones. So 4 tens and 7 ones equal 47. 4 tens, 4 tens, 7 ones, 7 ones equal 47. And if we put that in a number sentence, 4 tens is the same thing as 40. 40 plus 7 equals 47. Got it? Let's move to another number. Let's do 64. Let me grab my cards. $64. Okay? Now, we're going to do 64. Now, with my hide 0 cards, there is a 0 hiding, which means that's going to be with our 10, our number in the 10 spot. Okay, which number is in the 10 spot? If you said 6, give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, so when I pull apart 64, I am going to get 60 and 4. If we put this into our place value chart, how many, let me put it back together. How many, let me get my marker. There are 6 tens and how many ones? 4 ones. Good job. We actually call that the say 10 way. Can you say the say 10 way? Absolutely. The say 10 way is 6 tens and 4 ones. Okay, that's how we say 64, the say 10 way. Okay, now it's time for me to pull apart my 64 so that you can see your tens. So let's take 64 and put it in a number sentence, starting with our tens. We have 60, because 6 tens is equal to 60. We saw that with our pull apart hide 0 cards. Plus, how many ones do we have? 4 ones. 60 plus 4 equals 64. Good job. Now, let's draw our quick tens and ones. And remember, whenever we're drawing our quick tens and ones, for our tens, we just draw one vertical line. Vertical means going up and down. So we're going to draw one vertical line, and each vertical line is actually worth 10. That's why they're called quick tens. So let's look at our place value chart. We have 6 tens and 4 ones. go ahead and draw 6 tens. And we're going to count by tens while we're drawing. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So how many tens did we draw? We drew 1 10, 2 tens, 3, 4, 5, 6 tens. Just like our place value chart. 6 tens. And 6 tens equal the same thing as 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And we have to draw our 4 ones. Now, we draw our ones in 5 group rows, but we know that 4 is actually less than 5, so we're actually not going to have a full row. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 4. So 6 tens and 4 ones equal 64. Good job. Give yourselves a pat on the back. And you guys are becoming great at this. Wow. Let's do another one. We're going to go up. Let's do 85. Let me get my cards. What number is this? 85. Good job. So which number belongs in the tens place on our place value chart? The 8. Very good. 8 tens and how many ones? 5 ones. Awesome. 8 tens and 5 ones. Well, guess what? If I pull apart these cards, there's a 0 hiding. Is the 0 going to be with the 5 or is the 0 going to be with the 8? It's going to be with the 8. So 8 tens equal 80. Let's go ahead and draw our 8 quick tens. And remember, whenever you're drawing your quick tens and ones, you're drawing a vertical line. And that line goes up and down. Well, let's go ahead and write our 80. You have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, okay? And we also have to add our 5 ones. This time, we're gonna draw them in a 5 group row, and guess what? We're gonna draw a completed row. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 85, the say 10 way, is 8 tens and 5 ones. And if we wanted to put 8 tens and 5 ones into a number sentence, what would that number sentence be? That's right. It would be 80 plus 5 equal 85. Good job. We're gonna go up a little bit higher. Let's do this one is pretty large. What number is this? This is number 97. Let me get another chart. $97. Okay, now there's a hide 0 hiding somewhere, and I bet you know where it's hiding. Where is it hiding? It is. Well, why is it hiding with the 9? Absolutely right. whenever we're talking about place value, we make sure that the 9 in this place is actually a 10. Now we can't see the 0 hiding behind the 7, but it's there whenever we're talking about place value. So 9 tens is actually what number? Good job, boys and girls. 9 tens is the same thing as 90, okay? So in 97, the 9 is worth how much? What's the value of 9? The value of 9 is 90. Good job. Let's put that in an addition sentence. Well, what's the value of 7? The value of 7 ones is 7. Good job. So 90, go ahead and. So the value of 7 is 7 in the 1 spot. But the value of 9 in a 10 spot is actually 90. And the value of 7 in the 1's place is actually 7. So 90 plus 7 is 97. Awesome job. Now it's time for us to draw our 10s and 1s. How many 10s am I going to draw for 90? Let's look at the place value chart. How many 10s am I going to draw for 97? I'm going to draw 9 10s. And each 10, remember, is worth 10 or 10 value. That's the value of it. So every time we draw one, we're going to count by 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So there are 9 10s. How many 1s? 7 1s. Remember, draw them in a 5-group row. 5-group rows actually help you count quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 97, the say 10 way, is 9 10s and 7 1s. Guess what? That's what we drew. We drew 9 quick 10s and 7 1s. Give yourselves a pat on the back. We have one last number. I bet you know what number that is. That number is 100. Let's put that in our place value chart. So you have 10 10s, and the value of 10 10s is 100, right? Good job. So we are going to draw 10 10s. So first we have to do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. How many 1s do we have? 0. Good. So we have 10 10s equals 100 plus 0 1s equal 100. Good job, boys and girls. I enjoyed you guys today. Make sure that whenever you're counting by 10s, you always want to start with 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And remember, whenever you have a number, when place value, the number that is in the 10 spot actually has a value of 10. So we're going to do one more, and that's 76. How many 10s are in 76? There are 7 10s, and how many 1s are in 76? 6 1s. So 7 10s and 6 1s equal 76. You guys were awesome today. Go forth and be great, and I will see you next time.